vatos, thanks for tuning in to yet another video. Infamous coming at you live from the West Coast yet again. We are doing the external air breather kit on my Sportster. So I have an S&S air breather, so we are going to be swapping that. Of course, I did mention this when I installed it, I was going to be doing this. And we're also going to be using this Stealth Stinger teardrop on it as well. So I'm going to be swapping it out. As you guys know, I have a mini teardrop. This came off of my Lowrider S, and some of you guys don't know that this is interchangeable. You can change it. You can actually order just the Stealth air breather, and then you could actually buy the cover separately. So yeah, I like this one a little bit more than what I have right now, the classic. So I'm going to be installing this instead. So if you guys are wondering how how that's done, it's very simple. It's just a cover, mini teardrop. All right, let's get to work. All right, so you can see all the oil from the breather bolts. You can see it's even dripping on my exhaust cover right there. So yeah, this is what gets thrown back into the into your intake, into your jugs, inside your cylinder. This is what gets thrown back in, and this is just the way Harley has done it to kind of keep EPA happy. Recycling, I guess that's what they want to call it, recycling the oil from the crankcase, the pressure on the overall engine. It's just this is the way it's got to be done. So we're going to be replacing this breather bolt with the stock one. Like I said, that will give us that external air breather without drilling into the backing plate. And I also noticed there's a little bit of a leak on this side as well, and that's probably like water mixed with oil. What happens is there's condensation inside of your oil, your pan, your case, and that that just gets mixed up with the moisture of the air. So that's probably why that's that nasty color. I've seen some of this stuff. I've gotten messages sent to my Instagram where I can see what's inside of the catch can. So yeah, it's not good. So we're gonna be removing this, like I said. That way we don't get this anymore, and we don't get the oil in our cylinders and burning that stuff up. We're gonna reroute this, and I'm guessing we'll probably route it towards the front of the oil filter. So let's go ahead and grab a rag and clean this up. So let's go ahead and get a socket, a Allen socket for these, and then just put, like I said, I'll put one more shim here and then maybe another one up here on the front. All right, let's go ahead and grab our ratchet set. All right, looks like I'm gonna have to abandon this external air breather idea, mainly because after looking at it with the hose, man, that is just way too big. I don't like the way it looks. I'll have to bend this, and then on top of that, there isn't a lot of clearance on the actual cover itself. Right over here, I think it's right here. Yeah, there's not a lot of clearance there, and because of the tube, I was able to do it with the Lowrider S, mainly because the external bolt wasn't this massive. It was a 1/4 inch, so it wasn't that big. I think outer diameter on this is about 1/2 inch, and man, just looking at it and not having that clearance as well, and just looking at it like, man, that does not look pretty. I don't like the way it looks. I don't know, you guys let me know in the comments, would you guys rather have an external breather on this or have it look good? Because yeah, I don't have a lot of clearance with this with these breather bolts. They're just way too big. As of right now, I'm gonna go ahead and remove these stock breather bolts. I could also just leave this as is and let these shoot oil right onto my air cleaner, because that's the way I used to have it before. But the other air filter that I used to have, it was actually behind the backing plate, so it wasn't really shooting into the inside of the breather, or the air breather. You know what, man, I don't know, maybe I'll rock this for a little bit and see how it performs, let you guys know what's up. Yeah, you know what, let's just do this. Let's just rock it like this. We'll see how this performs. And if the oil's way too bad around the air breather, then you know what, I'm just gonna put on the stock ones. So let's go ahead and finish this install. Go ahead and clean this up. We have a little bit of some old Loctite. We're going to keep on cleaning this up. We'll rock this for, like I said, a couple days, maybe a week, and we'll see how bad the oil will get. Keep in mind, of course, this is sucking air through the front, through the top, through the bottom. So as far as it clogging the air breather, I don't think it's going to be that bad. But like I said, who knows, maybe over time the oil is going to start dripping, and then of course you have debris, oil, gunk, grime, all of that stuff is gonna mix up, and it's gonna cover up over the time. I believe it's gonna cover up your air breather, so you'll probably have to clean it up more frequent. But yeah, let's just see how this performs within 7 days. All right, thanks for tuning in to yet another video. This is just installing the Stinger air breather kit on Sportster. As you guys can see, the cover, the mini airdrop stealth Stinger cover works on just about everything. So like I said, you can buy this separately if you don't have one. It is going to cost you about 180 bucks. So I'm a fan of how this one looks. All right, let's go ahead and get her cleaned up. Thanks for watching yet another video. Stay out there, stay safe, don't believe everything you read. Life's risk, get out there and ride. Later.